We've been working on the front end alignment on this now. Have our upper grill support back in up here, grill panel. See that line across the back is real nice. My 3/16 gap looks really good. See the one coming down the edge of the hood right here. Side over here looks nice. Okay, may have talked about this before, I don't know. He said you look at this panel up here. The grill surround panel meets in. Pretty uniform. Then we get over here. And it's wide. That's because part of the hood right here is pushed in. So when I push this hood down, you see it fits real nice. So we're up on this side right here. I'd have to say the hood is tweaked right here. It's hard to see it. You can see when you come across here, you're going to watch this line here, where we're at with that. And then over here, when we come across, it goes up right here. Hard to see the different colors from sanding and everything, but it goes up. This bottom panel goes up. Of course, this panel is double layer right here. The interior structure of the hood, the outer structure, so there's no way to get to this to pull it. We'll probably grind it down real smooth, bare metal, and I'll weld my puller on and we'll see if we can't pull it down. But this panel right here needs to come down. I think this front corner of the hood is tweaked out also. I don't know if it was dropped at one time, but it hit hard enough I had to redo and straighten out everything where the latching pin goes in. It was completely caved in and pushed in right here too, where it had been dropped. So, we'll bring you back when we make more progress on this alignment of the hood. This is starting to look like a car again. Alright, on the GTO here today, doing these gap alignments and so forth. Trunk line gap here. Nice and uniform all the way over. Looks good. Trunk fits pretty good. This will pop up when it comes up. Closes that well. Should be pretty good with the rubber on it. Okay, coming up to the hood then. So I did this fender trim over here today, this lower. Put this bottom on right here. Of course, they make these bigger than they need to be, so it's stuck out, a half inch or more right here, down to nothing at this point. Trim that off, the way it should be. Finish the weld right there. That all done. Worked on this hood latch. There's kind of a conglomeration of parts on this thing, so. Again, the gaps look good on this one. It functions good now. Okay, it's all in place, all functional. We'll bring you back when we make more progress. I will say about this car, it's been a real struggle up here. This was all caved in and dented. Apparently this hood had been dropped. Even the pin here was bent. I know I probably have showed this before. Show you one more time. It's got a nice bend. We had the nut, we put it above the nut, so not good. Put a different pin on it. We had to straighten everything out here. The cage in here that holds the nut, the cage nut was all messed up too. We had to straighten all that out inside. So we got all that all done. So I've talked about this car. This edge, this is next. This hood is also dented up right here on the bottom side, so we can't get this. We'll have to work on this edge. Get this pulled up where it has to be. Everything seems like it's been a fight and a struggle on this one. And like I said, this car was wrecked in the back end. I told you we pulled all this out, pulled this center panel out. We had to cut all this inner bracing all loose, and so we can move it. We got all that done, put back in. This lip was all rusted out. So the owner brought me a 67 rear taillight pan, and I cut this lip all out of that car, that panel, put in, cut some of the center section out and put in where this ended up being rusted out in the center also. So we used up that old taillight panel. But also I think what it did was it pulled these rear fenders up in here, and it made our gaps tight. I moved all this back out. This side was the one. So I've been able to move this back out, get everything shoved back over where it needed to be. Did that without wrinkling up the top of the panel. So we've got it where it needs to go now as for our gaps. We couldn't get the front gaps on it. That's how tight the fender was moved over. So like I said, now we have those. That was a real struggle on this car. This back end was so far out of shape, the taillights wouldn't even fit in it. I'll stick those in and show you that the taillight bezels fit now. They lay down real nice now that everything's come back in. We were pushed in a ½ inch right here in the middle, and it sucked and pulled everything. The other trunk lid was pulled in, like I described before when we changed the lids. This lid had never been damaged. The other lid was damaged in here too and pulled. Couldn't notice it by the naked eye, only by the fit. So that's how far we are on this one. Bring you back, try to get this body work all sanded in now. Rest of the stuff feathered in. I've got driver's side door to do repair on, and that'll be the last of the metal work. A couple little odds and ends here on our metal work. This door will be the last major. Get that done, get our body work itself done then. I'm thinking primer on this thing, but we're a ways off yet. Alright, bring you back when we make some more progress on it.